So I don't usually make videos like this. In fact, I have never made a video like this. So, you know, first one, let's go. I'm assuming you guys have heard of this website. It's called Big Win Board. Honestly, they are really, really good. Genuinely, if you've never actually looked on their website, genuinely check it out. They are so cool. They have so many reviews, so many slot things. Like, honestly, yeah, just go for them. But this is not advertising for them, unfortunately, although, you know, if they want to, I'm right there. But really what I'm doing here is I'm saying they're wrong. For just one review. This is the Golden Hook review, and really, 2.9. 2.9, that's nothing. That is literally slightly less than 3. Yeah, guys, thanks. Bit of quick maths, got it. And that is terrible. And they literally said it is terrible, it's a rubbish idea, and stuff like that. But I just want to make a kind of claim just to say that actually I don't think it's that terrible. Do I think this is the best game in the world? No, I do not. Do I think it's a 2.9? No, I definitely do not. Why do I think this game is actually okay? Compared to stuff like Astro Boomers or Aviator or even JetX, this has a better way of playing just because it has a feature spin, just because it has, you know, other ways to get money, you get bonuses and stuff like that, and just makes the whole game just so much more interesting in that regard. I will say the thing that Astro Boomer has, and maybe JetX as well, I can't remember if they've actually done it or not, but I definitely know Astro Boomer, is the fact that you can do chat and the fact that you can show your scores against other people, which 100% I think is always going to be better because it makes it a more multiplayer thing, which honestly, the more that you play multiplayer in these kind of things, especially for gambling, the better it is just because it's more fun to play things with friends. It's an interesting way of playing, and the fact as well that yes, they already had this before with a balloon one and now it's a fish one, which... yeah, and I've played the balloon one, and honestly, it's not that great. I really get frustrated by every time that you click it and it pops off and stuff like this. I think that it's very annoying when you have, obviously, the rocket ship in Astro Boomers and it blows up at 1, which you're like, why is that a thing? Like, that's so unfair, because 90% of the time, you still don't jump off at the right time, even if you want to. So... you know, it's not fair to just do 1, because you're like, well, I didn't even get a chance. And in Golden Hook, this happens quite a lot, where you just throw it in and the fish doesn't go on, which again, I don't particularly like. So I understand why they would put it lower than it is, but, and this is a big but, they're trying something different. I'm sorry, every single time I see a casino game that is not the same slot every single time with something different in it, I am going to call it out and I'm going to say that is cool and that is interesting, because actually I just don't want to play the same thing over and over again. I genuinely don't mind the fact that, yeah, sometimes it doesn't work, and yeah, sometimes, because it's gambling, that's how it works. Sometimes it's not going to have that. And yes, the hit ratio is like 41%, which, Jesus Christ, I didn't realize just how bad that was going to be. But again, it makes it just so much more intense, and it just gives you that kind of thing where you actually want to play, and when you win it feels so much better, and you can play it with a friend. Like, you and your friend can sit next to each other and you can both play these games and see who gets the highest score and stuff like that. Like, you don't have to sit there and just press a button and wait and hope, because that's just, I don't know, there's something about it. It's not a game, it's just watching someone win, and this just at least is something more interesting than that. Do I think that it should be a 5-star, 10-star game? No, I don't. I think that it should maybe be 6. I don't think it should be 2.9. I think that's very harsh. As you look at the games around it, and they are literally copy and pastes of each game. How can you possibly give a copy and paste a better score than a game that at least is trying something that isn't a copy and paste? Like, I will say that yes, I agree that it is different to the balloon game for the extent where it's now fishing, which, you know, big difference. But it's better than literally the same game with just a little bit of a skin difference, which I think should be lauded rather than saying, oh, that's bad, like, if you want to try again, do something a bit more interesting. Like, they are trying something. At least they're trying something out there rather than the same slot over and over again. But what do you guys think? Genuinely, put it in the comments. I am interested. Like, I'm not saying it's the best game in the world. Please don't get me for that. But I just think 2.9 is a bit harsh. Thank you very much for watching. It's been Ben365. Enjoy.